Play Karma by Taylor Swift. You talk.
This is not a video I was planning on making, but here we are. Oh, and P.S. The Swifties made me do it. That's right, on November 1st, Taylor Swift announced her new Eras Tour, which has been highly anticipated, and overall just one of the most hyped up albums that she has ever released to date. And with tickets being released on November 15th, a lot of people are wondering, how am I going to be one of 100 million fans that are actually going to be able to get these tickets? But Anthony Venture's here to save you. So as of right now, there are 3 different options to being able to get tickets to this tour. Number 1 is probably the reason you clicked on this video and getting a Capital One credit card. Number 2 is signing up to be a verified fan through Ticketmaster. And number 3 is just waiting around like a peasant, just waiting for those tickets to come on sale for everybody else. So number 1, we have to talk about Capital One as they are the sponsor of this event. So with Capital One credit cards, they give you a ton of bonuses, but for one is actually pre-sale tickets that go online a little bit sooner than everybody else. So now this is leading a lot of people to think, well, can I just apply for a Capital One card right now so I can get in that pre-sale? And the answer is yes, but let me give you all of the details. So as per Capital One's terms and conditions, if you get a credit card, if you apply and are approved, but you don't get all the information and the card doesn't get shipped to you before the pre-sale window closes, then you're kind of out of luck. But you guys are in luck. As of right now, recording, it is November 7th, and as long as you apply and are approved for a Capital One credit card before November 15th and or November 17th, depending on the pre-sale, you can be eligible to actually gain access to the pre-sale tickets. So you probably don't want to have any blank space in between watching this video and applying. See what I did there? Oh, and by the way, I just may ask you guys to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm sorry. Okay, if you like credit cards, follow me, and for Taylor Swift references. So now we actually have to decide which Capital One credit card actually works for you and your lifestyle, so this way it's not just a waste of time. Taylor Swift's not a waste of time, I just mean the card itself. Alright, let's move on. Starting off first, if you want a credit card that's kind of just going to be a sock drawer card and one that's going to give you a little bit of value, I would definitely recommend getting the Capital One Platinum or Quicksilver credit cards. Seeing as it's a very low barrier of entry, if you have a credit score anywhere between 580 and, beyond, you could still get approved for this credit card and still gain early access to the tickets. Now with the Platinum card, you're really getting no additional benefits and just a no annual fee credit card, but if you want one that has a little bit of benefits, I would definitely go with the Quicksilver because it gives you 1.5% cash back on all purchases, so your Swiftie gear, etc. is all going to be 1.5% cash back on all those purchases. And depending on the Quicksilver credit card that you get, you're going to be getting no annual fee, and you could possibly get a sign-up bonus of $200 after you spend $500 in the first 3 months of card opening. Which I would say if you actually get into the pre-sale and spend $500 on tickets to get $200 back, you're almost like getting 50% off your tickets. Now, if you're trying to get a little bit more premium and you want a credit card that's going to give you extra bonuses along with the tickets, I would definitely recommend the Capital One Venture One Rewards series, because you're going to be a little bit more of a traveler with this credit card. You're going to be getting 5 miles per dollar spent on all hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One travel portal. For all the purchases not in those categories, you're going to be getting 1.25 miles per dollar spent everywhere else. And the third and last credit card that I would recommend is the Capital One Savor One Rewards credit card. With this credit card, you're going to be getting 3% cash back on all dining, grocery, entertainment, popular streaming services, and 5% cash back on all hotels and rental cars booked, again through the travel portal. Don't quote me on this, but the concessions at the concert may actually be categorized as dining out. Keep a little bit more money in your pocket. Okay, so when you actually have your Capital One credit card, you're going to click into that card, hit View Rewards and Benefits, go over to Join the Fund so you can look at your events, go all the way up to the top to where it actually says Cardholder Exclusives, and then go down to where it says Pre-Sale. Once you're here, you're going to go down to Taylor Swift Eras Tour. Look at all the information here. You can see you get early access, November 15, 2 p.m. local time. And here it pretty much just gives you instructions on when exactly to come back and what you need to do to actually gain access to the pre-sale by using the 6 digits of your Capital One credit card to gain entry, as well as just mentioning what I said earlier about not getting a full guarantee on these tickets. Oh, and by the way, before I move on to the second way to actually get these tickets, let me know in the comments below, where do you plan on seeing this tour? Is it Nashville? Is it Jersey? Florida? Let me know. Okay, so if signing up for a new credit card is not for you and it's just in your wildest dreams, And let's talk about the second option, which is going through Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster just allows you to buy tickets for upcoming tours, but there's a way to actually become a verified fan, which essentially gives you access to pre-sale tickets a little bit earlier than the general population. So the first thing you have to do is just get you and your family, as many people as you have possible, phones, and get their phones and sign up and create a Ticketmaster account. And I'll tell you why in just about 30 seconds. So go ahead, literally right now, go and make your Ticketmaster account and then follow through with me to the next step. Okay, so once you do that, then just go and find the Taylor Swift Eras Tour little portal. Once you're there, depending on when you sign up, you could be put in a queue as long as 1 hour to even 24 hours on the long end. Me and my fiance personally waited about 5 to 6 hours before we were put through. So just make sure that your phones are just staying on that screen the entire time. Don't click off, don't ruin anything. Then if we fast forward and we go through all this time, and once you actually get through, it's going to ask you to register for a certain amount of tours. You could usually pick 2 or 3 locations. So then it's going to ask you your name, your email, etc., which tour dates that you want. Me personally, we all picked Nashville, Florida, and Jersey. And the reason you want to have all of your other family members sign up as well is sometimes when these tickets actually go live, certain screens will say sold out, certain screens won't say sold out. It just depends on that specific IP of the device you're using. I guess that's the right term. Oh, and a quick little side note, if you're a person that has actually purchased the Loverfest tickets back in 2020 before it was kind of all canceled, you do technically get preferential status in the sign-up process, which means you'll be more likely to actually gain access to these tickets even a little bit sooner than everybody else that's signing up. But just know that you have to use the exact same Ticketmaster account that you bought the Loverfest tickets with. Of course, it's not going to count for all your family members' accounts that didn't buy the Loverfest tickets. So good on you if you got those tickets. Now this is huge. Everything I just talked about, you have to do it before 11:59 p.m. on November 9th, which is just 2 days after recording this video. So don't wait until the last second to actually apply. Literally do it as you're watching this video. I'm serious. And I guess, hit the subscribe button as you're doing that, I want my 99% female audience now. And also, along with that, another little quick tip is we definitely recommend just doing a lot of different shows as well, just in case a lot of the other locations get sold out. Like, for example, I booked Nashville, Jersey, and Florida, and my fiance also picked 2 different locations on 2 different dates, just in case. Now, the third option, which is honestly the worst option, I don't know why you would do this, but you pick up the scraps. So if you don't do all the legwork going through Capital One or Verified Fan Ticketmaster, you're kind of just going to be picking up the scraps after everybody already gets their tickets. So you're not necessarily likely to get those tickets, but I guess it's possible, right? Okay, so good, great. We know how to actually get all these tickets now. So now what happens when it actually goes live? So now if you're one of those people with Capital One or the Ticketmaster, then on the evening of November 14th, you're going to be getting an email stating that the tickets are about to go live. And this would specifically be for the first round, and there's going to be multiple rounds to come. You'll most likely also receive a text with your personal access code to actually get into the website to book the tickets. Now, the tickets will go on sale the following day, November 15th, at 10 a.m. the local time of the venue. Like, for example, if I live on the East Coast, maybe I live in New York and it's 10 a.m. right now, in Nashville, it's actually going to be 9 a.m., which means the tickets won't be on sale at that time. Same goes for California. 3 hours prior, it'll only be 7 a.m., so you have to wait 3 hours to get to 10 a.m. the local time. So don't freak out if all the tickets are going live and, you don't see actual tickets for your venue. And also, don't wait until the last second to actually click into the waiting room. Try to get there at least 15 to 30 minutes prior, just like a good job. Don't just get wrapped up in a lavender haze and just gotta get confused. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay. Hi, I'm Anthony Venture. It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Now just know that these access codes and getting into the actual website and doing all of this just gives you the opportunity to buy tickets, not a guarantee to actually get tickets. But a lot of people I've seen on Twitter and whatnot, they've always advised that when you actually go live and start to buy tickets, you'll see 1 million tickets all get sold out, but keep refreshing. It's not actually going to hurt your queue, but you're also going to see all of the new revamped tickets that are getting put out into the system at that same exact time. So refresh, try to get those tickets and book them so you can have an enjoyable tour. So to that I say, good luck. Let me know how it works, and also hit that like and subscribe button if you found some value from this video, and maybe I'll see you at the tour. But until next time.